Yes, sir. There you go.
Alright. I'll have you get back on here. We'll do a safety check on it.
Okay.
Turn on the left turn signal for me. Right turn signal. Honk the horn.
Apparently my horn doesn't work.
Left turn signal back here. Right turn signal. Cancel. Hit your brakes. Alright. I'll give you the first instructions here. Is this first maneuver is going to be your cone wean
Okay.
and normal stop.
Gotcha.
Okay? So you're going to go out to the right of the first cone, left of the second, right of the third, left of the fourth, right of the fifth. After you get around that fifth cone, make a loop and come into a non-skidding stop inside with your front tire inside of that red square right there. You see it?
I gotcha.
Don't be touching any of that painted line. Don't skid when you come into it, okay?
Okay. So when I get around the very last one, I follow.
Just make a loop. You don't have to.
So I don't have to. I gotcha.
Yep.
And stop in the red box.
Stop in that red box.
The front tire.
Non-skidding. Yeah, just the front tire.
Gotcha.
Not touching any of the painted lines.
And I'm coming at the first one from the right side.
Right side, left of the second.
Gotcha.
Alright. Go over to the blue key, be facing that way, okay?
Okay.
Alright. On this maneuver, it's a turn from a stop, okay?
Okay.
You're doing a right turn from the stop. Don't touch any of that blue line. Once you come out of the turn, see where that hash line is? See the blue hash? Straight up there? Blue hash line.
Just right there, like.
You're going to stay on the inside of that, okay?
Okay.
Don't touch any of that blue hash. Don't touch any of the solid blue line across the back.
Okay.
You're making a left turn in the U-turn, okay? So you're not allowed to put your foot down when you make this turn or when you're doing your U-turn, okay?
Okay.
So stay inside of that square there. Don't touch the blue line where it's hashed. Don't touch across the back or along the side. Come back to this red box right here and come to a non-skidding stop.
Okay.
Is your camera off?
No, I can turn it off.
It needs to be off. It cannot be.
Alright guys, so as you saw, he had me cut out. So I came back with my buddies to show you the rest of the test. You don't fail for skid and it's just minus points. But anyway, this is the next one. What you do is it's turning from a stop. So you turn right and then he combines it together with the U-turn. And I'll demonstrate for you guys real quick. And then this is the U-turn here. And he has you stop right here. And you stop right here in this box. Front tire. I'll let them practice and I'll show you guys the next test. So this is the speed test. What you do is you start at this line, then you accelerate, and that box right there is where you can stop as soon as your front tire hits that. So, and you have to be going 12 to 18 miles an hour. And I still failed because I still skidded. But I mean, I didn't fail. He just minuses you points. That's still a pass. Let me explain to these guys. Again, he passed, but he would have lost points. It's hard not to skid, dude.
You gotta get up. What?
Between 12 and 18. I'm gonna get off. Explain this to these guys. I might just leave it in for you guys too. All right, last test. Now it's similar. You still have to get between 12 and 18 miles an hour. So you start from here, go here. Now, this is what I can't remember. No, I can remember. There's a cone right here. So you get up to speed, you swerve to that cone, and then you stop. But that isn't judging your stopping distance. This time it's just judging your ability to swerve. I'll show you real quick. Alright guys, you saw me explain it to them, so I'm just going to show you. Well, the stopping distance, I totally failed that test because I went past all the lines. But since I passed all the other ones with flying colors, I still passed the entire test. So you can totally fail one of these as long as you get all the other ones perfect.
I got it.
You can miss up to 10 points. All right, guys, just left the test. Obviously, he made me turn the camera off halfway through. I'll show you guys what I can. I passed. I only messed up on one part, according to him, even though I thought I did pretty awful. That test is very easy to pass. I'm not complaining, but it probably should be a little harder, in all honesty. Anyways, I skidded. It started to rain, and I skid on the speed test just a little bit. But I still had enough points to pass. And I passed all the other ones with flying colors, according to him. I thought I sucked pretty bad, but anyway, I'm not going to record the ride home. I was just giving you guys the update. I'll record my little sheet that he gives you too for you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. All right, this is a little store sheet they give you. This test consists of 4 exercises that measure your motorcycle's scooter control and hazard response skills. The final 2 exercises involve speeds of about 15 miles per hour. You only have to go 12. You will be scored on time and distance standards as well as path and foot down violations. The test may be ended for point accumulation, committing an unsafe act, or failure to understand or follow the instructions. You may stop the test at any time, but you must complete the entire test to pass. And do you understand the instructions? And they make you sign, yada, yada, yada. Ask you if your motorcycle is 600cc or under, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, these are all the tests. They have the cone weave, which I got 0 points, which is good. You don't want points. You can get points for a tire skips or hit a cone, or if you put your foot down. Then you have your normal stop. Skid is 3 points. Stop position can be 5 points. I didn't get any points for that because, again, you're going very slow. It's very easy to stop. Turn from a stop, that's pretty easy. They make you go. He actually combined exercise. Okay, it does combine. That's why I said I thought there was 5, but he combined these 2 together. U-turn and the turn from the stop. The turn from the stop's easy. You're literally stopping at a turn. You accelerate and you turn to the right. Anytime you ever turn out of a stop sign and went right, that's all that test is. Then he makes you do a U-turn. It's a very big U-turn. You have plenty of space to do it, trust me. He made me go to the left. It was very easy, and then stopped. I passed that with flying colors. According to him, like I said, I thought I sucked. Then exercise 3 is the quick stop. This is where I got my points because I skidded. And the distance allowed, my stopping distance was 22 and the distance allowed was only 13, so I almost doubled it, which was very bad. My time was 0.94. I don't know what that means. It was not no 94 seconds, so it definitely wasn't only a second. Maybe it was only a second. I don't know. It's very quick. Anyway, I got 5 points for that. That was my only point deduction. And then they have you do the obstacle swerve, which is the same thing as the quick stop. You go forward, and then there's a cone. You swerve to the right of it or to the left, depending on what he tells you. And then you stop safely, and I passed that. This test is very, very easy. They should probably make it a little harder, to be honest with you. Here's a few things that will cause you to fail, just period. If you stall the engine more than 4 times, if you were to drop your motorcycle or scooter, if you commit an unsafe act, I'm guessing that means like if you guys pop a wheelie or a stoppie or ride with no hands or something like that. If you fail to understand the instructions, I failed to understand the instructions like 3 times. He didn't fail me, so that must be like if you can't get it through your head, period. Because I had to ask him a couple times to repeat himself because I wasn't sure which direction he wanted me to go and stuff. So try not to worry too much about fails to understand instructions. You can ask questions. Point accumulation, like I said, you can get 10 points and you pass, 11 and you fail. I had 5 just for that test. He gave me the maximum for that test, obviously, because my stopping distance was bad too, and I skid. Excessive time, that would be very hard as well. It was, I was out there maybe 8 minutes. And if you're to stop the test yourself, obviously. But yeah.